Welcome all water signs to your chakra reading for May. Hope you guys are doing great out there. If you guys like this, hit that big old like button. This is for Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Okay, let's get in here and see what's going on. Balancing your chakras. What is going on? This message is coming out. Ooh, we have a little insecurity going on with the base chakra. Okay, why do we have a little insecurity going on right now, guys? This card is talking about the greatest adversary is the one living inside me. So there's something that you're a little insecure about, a little unsure about. A lot of times, just being unsure can cause that insecurity. I'm not sure what lies ahead, so it's making me feel a little imbalanced. It's making me feel like I'm fearing something because I'm not sure exactly where this is going. This is talking about, do I listen to my fear? How can I tap into my courage? So this is, definitely telling you it's time to become more courageous. Face that adversary, face those fears, face those insecurities, finding the tremendous power within yourself and valuing your contribution. So you might even feel like you're not valuing everything that you're putting out there. So that also causes insecurities because then that causes doubt. So I just feel like the reason this is here more than anything is you're doubting yourself. You might be working very, very hard, putting a lot of energy out there, doing a lot of things, and then not seeing the results, which can bring back that idea of, am I on the right track? Am I doing the right thing? Should I continue to go down this road? Do you see what I'm saying? And those can be taunting, right? They could literally be taunting because then you have to say to yourself, okay, so where am I going, right? Sometimes we can even have to distinguish between what's real and what's imagined, right? And I feel like a lot of what's going on with you is imagined fears. So you might be bringing up the worst case scenarios in the situation. Okay, so as you can see, the demon here in this kind of rainbow, that's called the demon red rainbow, can no longer stop him, this guy, right? Never can stop this guy from realizing his dreams. So it's saying, do not allow these things to overcome you, to knock you down, to stop you from going where it is you're supposed to be going, right? You want to face these demons, face these fears. Fears are demons, okay? And then just trust naturally that where you're going will have, right, an outcome. It's just that sometimes we just don't see it. It just feels like we're maybe putting a lot of stuff out there for nothing, right? So what do we have here? We have a balance. So really needing to get to that balance for that ultimate change, needing to balance out the dualities of what's going on within the situation, balance out those fears from the courageous. Speaking. Ooh, I heard it too. Stop talking down to yourself about the situation. Stop the negative speaking, thinking, listening to other people, maybe doubting your dreams, not staying on boat with you. Maybe they're giving you insecurities. Maybe they're telling you, why are you doing all this? You're not going anywhere. And then that could get that little mind going, right? Start implicating these fears, making these worries. So whether or not it's, coming from someone else or just yourself, no matter what, in the end, it looks like it's coming down to you itself, right? Whether or not someone else is planting these seeds of fears, doubts, and discouragement towards you, it's about how you're engaging with them. It's about how you're taking this situation in and allowing it to imbalance your thoughts, right? It says it's time to shine, my friends. It's time for the sunshine. It's time for you to take back the control within your situation. I'm going to grab a card over here. Make sure I have my book next to me. I don't use these cards very often, so I don't have them all memorized or in the knowing, which is fine. So let's get a card here and see what Spirit has to say on the throat chakra. Show us about the throat chakra, because it says it's time for shine. You can shine through this. It's just about balancing yourself out. Through the darkness comes the sun. Well, see that too. Spirals of manifestation. Ooh. Okay, guys, this is going to be card number 18. Bringing an end to that. Look at that. Manifesting through the 8, through the 1 becomes the new beginning. And the 1 plus 8 equals 9, saying this will be the end of this. Ooh, and then you got the 20 over here, the 1 plus 9. So going 18, 19. Love it. So this is saying, hey, through this change, getting through this darkness spreads this light out so that you can manifest what it is you need. Let's read this card really fast for you. Best message that's going on in this card, please. This oracle has a message for you. Sometimes when you feel the furthest away, when you feel the furthest away from what we want, we are actually closer than ever before. Just one turn on the spiral loop of creation can see your manifestation taking root in the world. You must hold true to your faith and keep working on your progress. Oh, I love that. Forget about believing it when you are seeing it. Oh, well, it's literally a old tale over here of just because you don't see it doesn't mean you shouldn't believe in it. You don't have to see something to believe in it. You have to have faith that it's going to happen before even seeing any telltale signs at all. That's what brings it to light. That's what makes it bigger than life. That's what co-creates it. That's what makes it manifest. It's just being in that knowing of, you know what? Okay, it's fine. I don't see anything yet. That's okay. That doesn't mean it's not in the progress. It doesn't mean it's not in the works of becoming something big. So this oracle also brings a message to you about the perfect synchronicities that are taking place within your life. You may have started to notice these already. When we live from the heart, honor our creative center, and choose unlikely but lovingly rebellious ways to be in the world, we will begin to notice synchronicity every day. It is as though the universe is speaking. Throat chakra, creativity, speak, listen, communication to us immediately on all matters, which of course it is. So really what it's saying is the universe is already speaking to you, but you can't hear because the insecurities are blocking. That root chakra is blocking everything. It's blocking everything from unfolding perfectly. But more than anything, it doesn't even mean that it's not going anywhere. It just means that you're having insecurities about what you're doing because you don't see something with your own eyes. So therefore, if I can't see something happening, therefore it must not be happening. That's your own assumption, and that's a negative assumption. When actually there's a such thing as called law of assumption. If I assume that something is not happening, then it probably isn't going to. If I assume that it's already taking place, you know it's going to take place. Right now it says you're just suffering from a lack of patience and understanding about how things are working. Things don't always work right away. Some things have time to build, which is within that time of called perfect timing. But you have to understand some things really do have to build. You have to build. If you're running a job, you have to build that up. You have to build up customers. You have to build up the money. You have to build up, that clientele. I mean, things literally have to build. There are building blocks in life. Yes, some things can literally manifest out of thin air. But the majority of what you guys are doing right now has something to do with perfect timing, and it's also within a building zone, just like a relationship. I gotta love how these tarot readings are like, I met this person today and we're in love. No. You have to build a relationship. You have to know who this person is. You have to get to know someone. You have to, there's a building process. You're not going to meet somebody, in 3 days and be like, are you going to be my love forever? That in itself is an insecurity of neediness, right? So you have to say, things around me build. We have to build things. And so that's what it's saying. And there's impatience here, and that's why. And then somebody may also, I feel like for some of you, there's literally someone in your ear telling you, well, that should have already happened by now. If it's a love situation, well, Greg should have already popped the word to you. It's been a week. We're supposed to get married in 2 weeks. We meet this week. We get married 2 Wednesdays from today. 2 Wednesdays from last Wednesday. We're getting married. Hey, guess what? We're going to have a baby in 6 weeks. Now, unless this is some kind of arranged marriage, right? We've seen those. But in seriousness, I mean, this is about, building and communicating. 6 of Swords. This is move on from this situation. Leave the baggage behind and carry with what it is you need to carry. All of these insecurities are not worth carrying because they're just holding you down. They're holding you back. They're holding you from moving forward the way you need to move forward. They're keeping you stuck within your mind of imbalance when all of this is about the sun. It's about knowing what you have, how you're building, and where you're moving. It's like self-sabotage. Because you have the sun to the Herald of Cups. Wow. Wow. Really, the Herald of Cups is the message of this passionate new love coming in. If you guys are waiting for love, building this love relationship together, right? This is the message of, I really want to try this relationship with you, fix this relationship with you. This is also about getting towards those passionate endeavors, watching everything fall into place the way that you really want them to, really acknowledging the sun, the light, the blessing that's standing around you, understanding that there is a new cycle coming. The sun is also about change and cycles. It's because of the rebirth. So there's definitely something that you are creating and rebirthing around you that you just cannot see at this time, right? Because you have all of this imbalance and you have this, right? This insecurity of how things are really moving. So it's like, okay, so this is how it's going to go down. You're going to have this beautiful message. The Herald of Cups is a message. It's a message of your passions, your power, where your love is. Okay, and let's see what's going on here. Spirit messages, please. Independence. Manage your money yourself. Independence guarantees security. Don't depend on others. So if you are listening to somebody else who thinks that they have all the answers, they definitely do not. Partnership. Prioritize your connections. Joining forces with business partners and win-win cooperation. Even if it's just that message of love and having someone come in to play that part as my partner, now is the time. It says, you know what? You're going to have many choices, but there is sweet success coming in. Wow. Wow. So get rid of those insecurities and realize what is really transforming within your life, right? Because now you're going to have this beautiful transition that's coming through. You have many choices for that sweet success. You will get what it is that you want. It's just going to be about a lot of perfect timing going on over here. But it's also almost like Spirit is saying, it's time for you to take back control of what it is you truly want. Don't let anybody else get into your mind or tell you what to do, and don't listen to that ego mind to say just because it didn't happen within this time period that it's not happening, right? Because it says you do have a gift. You just need to close some doors over here and allow. Wow, I like that, because when you close that door, you have many choices. That's the 7 of Cups over here. So it's saying close that door, right, and receive that gift. There's the sun coming out. Close that door of insecurities and watch many choices coming through as you're going to watch for this sun coming in. And this gift is of what? The gift is of many opportunities. Again, so many choices, many opportunities to be able to express yourself, allow yourself to, just feel that life of love, right? What it is you truly are passionate for. Okay. Oh man, what a beautiful reading, guys. Until next time, if you guys really like this, hit that big old like button and subscribe if you haven't. We'd love to see you here and join the family and get those videos really fast, right? That way you don't have to go looking all over the place. Once you subscribe, you know it's popping up to you quickly. Till next time, peace and love. Bye bye.